A Sri Lankan maid who lives and works in Saudi Arabia is facing the death penalty for the horrific crime of adultery. She's 45 years old. She's married. She had an affair with another Sri Lankan man who apparently lives in Saudi as well. Now, he is getting lashes. He's getting 100 lashes. She, again, the death penalty. Now, how do they do their tap dance and get around this one? Well, no, the thing is, he was single. So, yeah, it's not right what he did, but we're not going to kill him. In reality, this is more tied to the sexism of fundamentalist Islam, where, yes, it is true, regardless of what people want to believe, that women inherit less than men do. Some verses, they say you got to cover up your whole body. In Salafi Islam, they absolutely have to do that. According to some hadiths, women are mentally deficient. So this is, the casual sexism, among other things. Killing somebody who does adultery, because that's a genius idea. But, the casual sexism. Shit, you had sex, guy, girl, kill the woman, give him a couple lashes, and wink as you do it. Way to go, huh, big guy? It's beyond grotesque. So, of course, let's not forget that Saudi Arabia is the current chair of the United Nations Human Rights Council panel. God, that you have no idea how much that gets under my skin. The government that is, not my words, but the words of a recent article that came out, I think it was in the New York Times, Saudi Arabia is an ISIS that made it. But what do they get? Because they're friends with the U.S., and they're our oil butt buddy, and we have business relationships with them. What do they get? They get to be on the United Nations Human Rights Council. They are the chair of the United Nations Human Rights Council. I mean, if anybody ever thought for a second that business as usual doesn't rule world politics, you are immensely naive. It's all about... I was going to say the Benjamins, but it sounded too gimmicky. It's all about the money. It is clearly all about the money. It's all about the corrupt system. And this is a country that has executed over 150 people this year for charges like, by the way, mostly beheadings. Not just killing, beheading. Because, morality. And they beheaded them for drug smuggling, witchcraft, sorcery, apostasy, and many other non-crimes. One of my favorite facts about Saudi Arabia is that atheists are defined as terrorists. Stay classy, guys. I didn't know that I was a terrorist. I didn't know that by swearing off all violence, except in cases of self-defense, that makes me a terrorist. See, in my mind, that would make me the opposite of a terrorist. But this is classic religious fundamentalist garbage, where, it's... effectively, it's projection, like the atheist thing. Oh my God, they're so irrational for not believing in our space wizard that dictates our lives in every way, shape, and form. Aren't they so bad? Aren't they so aggressive? They're like terrorists. Anyway, when do we go behead like 27 more people? Tell me again who's immoral. Tell me again who's aggressive. Tell me again who are terrorists. And they said they're going to sue people recently if on social media you compare them to ISIS. Because, that's the way a normal person would react if the comparisons are not true. Thou dost protest too much, my son. It's like the gay Republicans who, I'm not gay! I don't like dick! I'm not attracted to men! I don't think about it at all! Which, let's talk about it all the time, nonstop. But not because I'm thinking about it or because I am gay, but because I'm so against it. That's why we're talking about it all the time. You're comparing me to ISIS? I'm not like ISIS at all! I swear, if you say I'm like ISIS, I'm gonna sue you. Let's behead people for sorcery again, please. You guys are a joke. You're a pathetic joke. What you believe is not true. What you believe is not accurate. It's always the people who are most convinced that they are the most moral that are the most immoral. I mean, you didn't think Hitler woke up in the morning and looked in the mirror and was like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Kill the Jews, buddy. Am I right? Huh? Because Hitler, he had a narrative of oppression too, Hey, the Versailles Treaty fucked over the Germanic people, the Aryan people. We had a debt that we couldn't pay back. We should have won the war in the first place. The international community is crushing the good people of Germany under their boot. We're so oppressed. We're so oppressed. We're so oppressed. As they're shoving Jews into the gas chambers, we're so oppressed. Get in the gas chamber. We're so oppressed. We're so oppressed. Same thing here. right? Oh, Islam's under attack. Oh my God, it's under attack. Don't be bigoted. Don't be intolerant. Anyway, can we call more atheist terrorists, behead people for sorcery and witchcraft, and kill people for adultery? Utter horseshit. You are the problem. You are the bigoted ones. You are the intolerant ones. You are the people who are acting in a primitive, barbaric, savage way. And thankfully, you have the support of our wonderfully moral government that cares about human rights and freedom and democracy. Except when we don't.